All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Joe with Forged with our 9th installment of the drag car video update series. Take a little bit different approach here as to what we wanted to show you. We figured we'd do it while we're here at Texas 2K using the radio system in the car. It's been quite a popular talking point amongst the other racers. I thought it was pretty common to have radios in these things, but apparently not. A lot of the guys are very intrigued as to how this system works, so we thought it was a perfect opportunity to make a video about it. So one of the things I realized when we first built the car is that this thing is fairly loud and it's very hard to hear, even operating it in the shop and as you're trying to maneuver it through the parking lot, get it on the trailer. I could only imagine what it would be like trying to stage the car, bring it up to the staging lanes, and have you communicating basically through hand signals with the driver and the crew down there. So I partnered up with Racing Radios. They've really helped us out with this build. They've put a pretty cool system in the car, and I want to kind of talk you guys through how that system works. So what you're hearing right now is we have this plugged into my Sony Action Cam that captures the in-car driver footage, and there's a microphone inside my helmet that is basically right in here. And that is plumbed through a box that is down here on the side of the car. And that is the constant audio feed running from the driver's microphone into the action camera. So that's a very cool feature that you can do. You can capture all of the excitement of the driver. If you're on a good pass and we cross the traps, set a personal best, hopefully sometime soon here in the car, you'll be able to get all that reaction and not have to have the driver on the button. But from there, there's a button on the steering wheel that is a blue button that we're going to capture here with some of the Osmo footage from Daryl on the outside of the car. And when I press the button, you'll see how that part of that system works. So the radio is also on the keypad here on the dash. I can, when I hit the master kill, the car will kill all power except the radio. So obviously if I have a problem or I'm on fire or something happens and I kill the car from the inside, I can still communicate with the crew and let them know that I need help or that there's a problem with the car, basically come get me. All right, so into the functionality of the radio. The way this thing works is the button on the steering wheel here, the blue button, when I press that, there's also an indication on the dash that shows that I am now transmitting to the crew. So I'll give you guys an example of how that works. Emilio, can I get a radio check?
This is a radio check. Radio check.
And Daryl, can we get a mic check?
Daryl here. Copy, copy.
So as you can see, guys, the way this system works is we have a 3 radio system, and when I transmit out at pressing the button on the steering wheel, the rest of the crew can hear me. They can give me their instructions. I'll have Emilio give me a sample burnout instruction here so you guys can hear what it would sound like to me in my headset.
All right, we're going to turn left, come all the way. All right, straight. All right, now back in reverse. You are now in the box. Cue your burnout. Lift off. And we're checked. We're going to push you all the way back. Back in there. You're clear. Get ready to launch. Bump up. Bump up. Clear. You're ready to go.
Perfect. Obviously that's sped up for the purposes of the video, but you guys can get an idea as to how that would work. And then from there on out, I'm only going to be on this mic if something happens, or if the crew were to see something happen down the track, they could alert me to it while I'm on the run and I could make an abort. Maybe I don't realize that I'm smoking out the back, or there's water down, or something's happened behind me that I can't quite see, and they can alert me to that on the radio as well. All right, so don't get to see my pretty face today, but I hope you guys got to see how this radio system works. I think it's a critical part of any race car, really. And you mostly see these in road race cars and some like PA systems inside some high performance track day cars, things like that. I'm pretty surprised to see that not as many cars in the GTR racing have these radio systems in the car. They're a little bit expensive, but I think it is absolutely worth it to get the communications down. It kind of just polishes off the whole operation, and hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of additional knowledge as to how these things work. And it also, to be honest with you, helps with the in-car production and being able to put content out to you guys when we race the car. So with that, we'll see you guys on the next video.